So as you all probably know by now, prices are about to skyrocket. And the main reason the prices are about to skyrocket is that Trump is doing just these massive tariffs, 10% on everybody, except 25% on Mexico, 25% on Canada, and then over 200% on China. So, but even just those 10% tariffs on the other countries, like this is devastating, because effectively what the tariff is, it's like a sales tax on working Americans. So you're going to have to pay more for your everyday goods. Now, at the same time he's doing that, he also wants to do a massive tax cut for billionaires and corporations. So this is a redistribution of wealth. This is class war waged on the bottom 99% and for the top 1%. That's what this is. Now, at the same time that that's going on, corporations are paying attention to the political atmosphere, and they're going, oh, we have an opportunity here. And they view their opportunity as, well, people are already expecting tariffs to raise their prices. So now we know we can raise prices. Even if Trump came out tomorrow and said there are no more tariffs, and even if the other countries said, okay, cool, let's go back to what we were doing before, right? The corporations would still go, there's still a atmosphere of fear out there. And so we can get away with charging more. So we're going to charge more. So look at this. This is a big deal. This came from The Lever. Shout out to David Sirota. How Trump is helping price gougers exploit his tariffs. Emboldened by the new administration's regulatory reprieve, price optimization consultants are showing corporations how to weaponize import levies to fleece consumers. So in other words, not only are they going to raise the prices because they have to because of the tariffs, but they're also hiring these people, these price optimization consultants, who are going to tell them how to raise prices and what to raise it to go above and beyond what just the tariffs would bring about. So in other words, we are right back, just like we were during COVID, to corporate price gouging. This is what's called greedflation. All right, here we go. The day after Trump announced his sweeping Liberation Day tariffs, pricing guru Craig Zawanda held an urgent summit for his clients. The global economy was roiling with anxiety and stocks were in a tailspin. But Zawanda had a more hopeful message to impart. For the businesses deploying his company's smart pricing software, this was a rare opportunity. Quote, there is perhaps more of a window to make changes to your pricing than there has been before, Zawanda said. Consumers, he explained, were bracing themselves for tariff sticker shock. Customers expect change. Now, he said, it's the time to take advantage. Zawanda works for Pros Holding, a company that provides software services helping companies price their products tailored in particular to airlines. He's part of a cottage industry of pricing optimization consultants who, using lessons learned from pandemic price increases, are advising companies across industries on how to hike prices in response to tariffs or even just the threat of tariffs and keep them high. So the real label for this guy is price gouging consultant. That's what it is. That's what he really is. They continue. Republican Federal Trade Commission Chair Andrew Ferguson, the nation's top antitrust cop, has been warning companies that enforcers are prepared to take action against tariff profiteering. Yet he has effectively given the consultant class a green light, as one former FTC official told The Lever, by rolling back an inquiry scrutinizing their practices. Last year, under the Biden administration, Pros and several other pricing companies were served orders to hand over documents to the Federal Trade Commission as part of an inquiry into such industry-wide surveillance pricing practices, putting them on notice of a potential crackdown. So in other words, the Biden administration said the FTC is going to do an investigation and they're the corporate cops effectively, and they're going to make sure you're not price gouging. And if you are, we're going to take action. So that was under Biden. Would you like to guess what's happening under Trump? But one of the first actions taken by Ferguson when he took the helm of the agency in January was to turn off public comments for the staff report produced from documents the agency gathered, thereby shutting down the inquiry entirely. So now, under Trump, there's not even going to be any inquiry. Oh, well, thank you. A total green light for the price gougers to price gouge and screw Americans. That came just weeks after a handful of large companies subject to the inquiry contributed millions to President Donald Trump's inauguration fund. Would you look at that? It's all a con game. This is all corruption. So the tariffs are going to genuinely raise prices. These price optimization consultants are going to raise them more. We had the government and the FTC going, look, we got to act as a cop on these things. They can't price gouge. We got to make sure we'll do an inquiry and we'll crack down. Trump comes in, takes money from these people who are ripping everybody off and goes, kill the inquiry. I mean, we've talked about it in other contexts, but like this country has just legalized scams, right? Like what do you think it is? Like the crypto non-enforcement. What the fuck do you think that is? That's legalizing scams. That's what that is. And here we have this. Green light on price gouging. The guy who came in saying repeatedly, I'm going to get prices down. I'm going to get them down on day one. I'm going to get them down on day one. Now that guy is like, hey, price gouge all you want. Just the fact that the job title price optimization consultant is even a thing. Bro, we need a page 1 rewrite of this bitch. We need a page 1 rewrite. None of this is acceptable, not remotely acceptable. So prepare yourselves, man, because prices are absolutely positively going to skyrocket. And it's not just going to be because of the tariffs. It's also going to be because businesses feel like they could take advantage above and beyond the tariffs. So it is a perfect storm. Unemployment is going to increase massively. Inflation is going to increase massively. Prices going up. The dollar becoming less and less valuable. The stock market collapsing further. This is an assault from every which direction. This is the end of the economic order as we know it. And the idea that people will, we'll work it out. We'll figure it out. Do you have any idea how many people this is going to destroy? How many people struggle, live paycheck to paycheck in this country? And they don't care. They don't give a fuck. Not in the slightest. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop. And watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.